and our distinguished guests and witnesses for taking time to shine a light on the devastating consequences of failing to pass a long-term FAA reauthorization. Well, there's no shortage of crises in this body to address. Few are more pressing than keeping airlines flying, passengers safe, flight crews on time, and air traffic control towers functional. Air travel has become increasingly painful for both passenger and crew alike. The fallout from no FAA reauthorization only perpetuates the diminishing trust Americans place in aviation infrastructure. We're in a position to help restore confidence in air travel, and I think I speak for this room. We all want to be a part of that solution. Congress owes it to nearly 3 million American passengers who travel every day to get this bill over the finish line. Mr. Brunch, in your testimony, you observed the industry is going through an era of development and innovation and technology that rivals the dawn of the jet age. Can you elaborate how this FAA reauthorization differs from those in the past and why this time the stakes are higher?
At this point in time, with technology moving as rapidly as it is, we have to have the FAA keep up. And as I mentioned earlier, we have to have the training available for them to be able to understand the new technology. The experts are out in industry. Our regulators need to be familiar with that technology to be able to properly regulate and do the safeguards that we all have seen over the last several years is a great emphasis to this Congress and the American people. And so as we look at this rapid innovation in technology, we've got to be smart on what electric technology does, because we're all looking, we were just talking about essential air service. We're going to be able to provide with advanced air mobility vehicles, not only the ones that fly vertically, what we call eVTOL, but some of the conventional takeoff and landing aircraft, an ability to be able to help with rural America and be able to provide that transportation to our hubs. And we also can use, our nation has an incredible network of airports that no other nation has, over 5,000 public use airports. Some of them have towers, some of them do not. But by allowing the technology to move forward, such as having remote towers and a capability to be able to network all of our facilities together, really provides us an ability to expand and allow these new entrants to come into the airspace safely.
Thank you. Mr. Bradbury, my brand new hometown airport of Salt Lake City is currently in phase 2 of a 3-part, $5 billion development. Can you explain the impact of a delayed FAA reauthorization to Salt Lake City International and other airports undergoing modernization efforts?
Sure. I mean, the great thing of this bill is it's not just airside safety. It also will allow terminal enhancements and gives us some flexibility in funding those terminal improvements, which will enhance the passenger experience and the accessibility to our airports. So we really appreciate some of this thinking on the process in this bill and the AIP program.
Okay. And Mr. Santa, what benefits, now again, I just want to kind of reemphasize some comments you made earlier. I think everybody needs to hear this again. What benefits could the national airspace system realize if FAA addressed the air traffic control shortage? Could this improve operational tempos at airports or increase the amount of traffic that can be handled in the Northeast?
Yeah, capacity is immediately increased due to more than one person working the sector. More eyes at the sector allows higher capacity, better safety margins, better pilot reports and turbulent reports. It's a system that relies on more bodies to run higher intensity traffic in the Northeast corridor or in the Florida or in Las Vegas. We're stressed so far now by single sector operations that the limiting factor, you're missing your connections, you're missing your vacation destinations because capacity is reduced. So capacity is the biggest benefit of adequate staffing.
I also want to thank you, you guys here. I happen, again, living in Salt Lake City, probably one of the most innovative states in the union. And we're growing like crazy, and it's based on how we handle our infrastructure, not only Salt Lake City Airport, but Provo and beyond. So we really need to get this done with, because cities like ours need to make sure we can plan out in the future, and that's based on how well you guys can plan out and put things in place. So thank you so much for what you're doing. I yield back.